Kolby, please come on the show and talk to me. I have an open platform here. I'm very respectful. We can do a conversation. I'd love to talk to you about why you think it's okay for what you're doing. Like not being pregnant, and why you think it's okay that you're going to exploit your children for cash. Really willing to have a conversation with you and your mom. Come on the show. Wide open here. I'm very respectful. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name is Josh. I want to thank you for being here today. We got a special video today, a very new thing that I want to try, and I think it's like almost like a social experiment slash, I can't believe I have to do this, but it's going to be very interesting to do this with you and follow this one person through this journey that they've just begun. Because we want to see, if you really want to see how the sausage is made, do you want to see how rich you can get off exploiting pregnancies and babies and everything else, like my night, the video we did yesterday, they got me inflamed, angry. This woman here that we're about to cover is doing the exact same thing, but she's right. It's before her like come up. She's got 100,000 subscribers on TikTok and 2,000 on Instagram. So it's not tiny, but it's a perfect opportunity to start looking and start documenting what happens when these people hit it, right? Because the exploitation of children online is a very lucrative business. Let's be real, for everybody involved. The advertisers who use them, the platforms who get the views, the creators themselves, and the parents who exploit the children. The only person who doesn't benefit are the kids, right? So it's going to be an interesting video. Let's go. So this is Kolby Shae. Okay, Kolby Shae is a 19-year-old pregnant woman with twins, and she has 164,000 followers on TikTok, and she's got, I think, 2,000 on Instagram, and she's calling this the Twin Mama Journey, and she's based in Central Texas, and she's having a baby, and she's obviously a teenager, and so she's capitalizing already. This is the scariest thing about the internet, everybody. This is the Just Fam. This is Pregnant in 16. This is the MTV thing that happened. These people they get pregnant, they get excited because they get to exploit their pregnancy and everything else after the kids are born. And I'm not kidding you, for millions of dollars. We did my night yesterday where we talked about how much money she makes. She makes so much money off this. And it's so tempting for these people to do it because they don't want to work regular jobs. They get left by their baby daddies, which is terrible. These dads that leave these women, and I talked about this yesterday, and I know I'll probably get some flack for it, but I say bring back traditional families. But these coward-ass dads who leave these moms, get them pregnant, and then just leave, those guys are just as much to blame for these children being exploited because they leave and then they don't have anything to say about it. Okay, they just knock these women up and they leave them. What kind of guy does that? What is wrong with you? So, gets her pregnant, leaves them, but this is what kind of started this whole thing. This person sent me this video of this, and of course I'm going to change the pitch of this whole thing because I'll get flagged. But this is what really got me. Now she's singing this to the tune of "Billionaire" by Bruno Mars, where I want to be a billionaire, but she's obviously overlaying her own words over it. So I want to be a teen mom influencer so freaking bad. These are her goals, everybody. And again, you don't mistake what I'm saying here as snark and I'm making fun of her. Okay, because I think in the end, she is, obviously she's an adult, yes, but she's also a victim of the world that we've created, that social media has created. Okay, and obviously her mom has failed her too. That's true too. So I want to be a teen mom so freaking bad, buy my babies all the things I never had. And it sounds like you grew up fine to me. What is it about these parents who are kind of like, I'm going to say it, shitty parents who think that just buying your kids shit and putting them in like with brown blocks and all these things, that you think that buying your kids makes you a good parent. Let me give you some dad advice, TM, okay? Buying shit for your kids doesn't mean shit to your kids. Do you know why? Because they don't effing know. Do you know what's good for your kids? Is the bond. I did an interview with Dr. Kirk Honda from Psychology in Seattle. We talked about how do you become an awesome parent so when your kids grow, you have great relationships. The most important thing you can do for your children is develop a bond with them. That's what he said. The bond is what's missing. These idiots think that that's buying their kids shit, it makes them a good parent. But it's what they're doing is they're buying themselves the shit. Their kids become accessories to their lives and to their social media platforms. An accessory to build up their own social media clout to become wealthy and rich. It has nothing to do with the children. That's what I'm saying. And they're tricked into thinking that this makes them a good parent. And it doesn't. Your kid just wants to be loved. Your kid wants to be held, smothered in love and snuggles and absolute kisses all the time. Overlove your children. I've yet to see an influencer parent who does that because they're so enamored with themselves and so busy with their social media platforms that these kids are honestly just the accessory like the bag. They're carried around and they're put in videos. They're an accessory. They're paid to be there too. So none of these parents are actually good parents because they aren't doing the things that the kids need. And they think that by buying them shit or taking them on vacations they don't remember this shit. Maya Knight's like, they're going to love this. Those kids don't remember anything. They won't remember that. And the videos that you see of them crying and bawling their eyes out and being left in vehicles, they'll have that as their memories. They'll get to watch that and be like, holy shit, Mom, you were bad. So I'm trying to convince this girl, and I'm sure I'm going to be highly unsuccessful at it because she already knows what she's going to do. She already knows and has people lining up to not do this, to turn around right now. Why do your kids need things you didn't have? You know what you probably didn't have was love. So give them that, because that's what it sounds like. If your childhood is of memories of things you didn't have, and you think that that was the issue, you're wrong. The issue was that you never had love. Because I've never met a kid who has a great relationship with their parent, or an adult for that matter, who looks back on their, and they have good, I'm saying people with good relationships with their parents, okay? Loving relationships. I love my kids. They know I love them with all my heart. They love me with all their heart. When they look back when they're teenagers to be like, hey, is there something you remember you never got? They're not going to remember those things because it didn't matter because they were loved. So what you're missing was the love and the bond. And you think it was that you were missing things. This is what we're building. This is the society that's coming after me. That should scare the shit out of everybody. I want to be the top mom influencer on the internet. Smiling next to Maya Knight and Taylor Frankie Paul. These are the people. And if you really, there's no more argument after this, everybody, about the influence that these assholes have on people. Maya Knight, Taylor Frankie Paul, these people are not good people to look up to. What have they given to the internet? Well, let's take a look at Maya Knight. Look at my video yesterday. Maya Knight is an exploitative, terrible mother who allegedly feeds her kids alcohol and abandons them in vehicles. Not allegedly the vehicles, the allegedly alcohol thing. Is an alcoholic, cracks White Claws and spills them on them. Okay? Is promiscuous in every way and treats her kids like shit. That's who you want to be? Cool. Let's take a look at Taylor Frankie Paul, who left a comment here, by the way, that says, you're on your way there. Taylor Frankie Paul is famous for being a Mormon swinger. That's what she's famous for. For having sex with her friends' husbands. That's who you want to be? Again, if you don't think that influencers have influence on people, look no further. I see my username going up in ranks. This is her goals. Her goal is not to be a mother. Everybody, this is the scariest thing you guys have ever seen. Of all, I know. I've shown you lots of girls being exposed on the internet, and that stuff is scary. But this is the other scary side of the thing. This is the influencer scary part, is that she doesn't care about anything else except for social media and being famous and rich, and she's gonna use her kids to get there. This isn't a mother who's like, I can't wait to show these babies the world and birth them and love them and do all the things. All she cares about is social media clout. This is our fault, everybody. Our fault for raising kids and not watching them while they're on the internet and thinking that's where their value comes from. This woman is going to be a severely lonely but probably very wealthy person. Here's an honest question. What do you want for your kids? Wealth and sadness and loneliness and people talking about you and snark threads? Or do you want them to be like just normal with a loving family, raising kids and being a productive part of society and being normal? What do you want for your kids? I'm not saying you can force that on them, but what would you prefer? What path do you prefer they take? These influencers will choose the path of influencing because misery loves company. That's why. So that got me. It hit me really hard because I'm like, this girl is 1 year younger than my son. My son would never, ever think about doing something like this and considering his life to be measured in TikToks and likes and everything else. So she gets pregnant, right? This girl. And again, there's going to be a reason I'm talking about this whole thing. So she starts out with doing fashion, right? She's a fashion vlogger. What people think I sell when I have a Western clothing company. And this is 2 years ago. She's 17 here.
Add a little bit of spice.
So she's doing something creative, boutique-y. She's selling, I considered ugly clothes, but lots of women love it. To each their own. Good for her, right? So you go through it, and she's just being normal 17-year-old. Normal. She's like, my business is going to be on, she's a boss babe and all this kind of stuff. 17. She just keeps going through just being a normal teenager. Her mom clearly isn't monitoring her on the internet. She's a thirst trap, all that kind of stuff. We've seen so many teen thirst traps. She is a product of parents who are negligent, who don't give a shit about their teenagers. And I know it's hard to parent teenagers because I have them. But there is some things you can do, and I don't want to hear excuses. But some teens will go on their own way. But what you'll see on her Instagram is she has a great relationship with her mom. So it's not her mom's like saying, don't do these things, please. We need to beg our children who have, very, very strong minds to do what they want to not do this at least. I would literally rather my kid smoke weed and drink than be an influencer. I swear to God I would. So she's in a relationship when she's, I think, 18, right? Is this her with her mom? I hate TikTok. This is what our world has become. If aliens came and saw, they're like, what the fuck? No. Next planet. Let's go. This one's broken. Next one. So this is another one about her man. When a girl thinks she's going to get with my man by becoming friends with me. And it's so appropriate. So I'm just kind of going through because again, this is really interesting to look through. I haven't seen it all, but I'm showing you the progression of her TikToks, right? She started down there, 9,000, 10,000. She comes up here and she's got 522,000 on her boutique stuff, which is good for her, right? Good. She's creating, she's making fashion. That's great. But it's not enough for her because it doesn't take off like she wants it to. So then this happens. She talks shit about you because if you raise your kid to think like this, she talks shit about you because I look better than her. This girl's whole life is wrapped up in how she looks. And I guarantee you her mother is exactly the same. And that's where she learned this. That she thinks her looks and everything else is secondary to everything. Personality, education, everything. She thinks that's everything. She thinks everybody who has a problem with her is because I look better than you. That's narcissistic. Okay, anyway. I'm just showing you all these things because she's building herself up to be something awesome. And I'm telling you this because I don't think that she needs to exploit her children. Okay? Every time you see there's a participating in this activity could result is that she's being flagged for driving while doing this. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go scroll up. Okay. I don't see where it kind of switches, but the first mention of her pregnancy is, I think, this one. So when I watched those 2 pink lines arrive that Wednesday morning. It went from me just being me. Okay, so this is the first thing. And people are like, so freaking happy for you. This girl is 18. Don't be happy for teen pregnant moms. Don't encourage this shit on the internet. Don't encourage it. People are like, you're going to be the best mama. What gives you the impression that this woman who thinks it's all about her looks and everything else is going to be the best mama? What gives you that impression? Has she proven anything to you that that's going to happen? Okay? Stop saying this because the comment sections where these women go to look, their fans are looking, yeah, she's going to be the best mom. You don't know shit. If she's going to exploit her kids right from the womb, she's not going to be the best mom. She's going to be the worst mom. Okay? So the next one is me finding out I'm 19 and pregnant. And she said 18 in the other one. Because I don't know if there's a legal thing. I don't know. I was waiting to be told I got Chris, but I'm like, yeah. So she's going to have twins, right? And so she starts talking about that. And you're going from, no kidding, from her beginning 9,000. Now she's pregnant. Now everything's about being pregnant. Follow me for my 19 years old and pregnant with twins journey. This is where everything changes on this channel, everybody. She's a boutique girl who sells country clothes and does this and is successful at it and everything else. Now it switches. Then shit happens. Follow me on my pregnant with twins journey. I'm invested. Welcome to Twin Mama Club. Love you. So excited. So incredibly happy. All this kind of stuff. I'm not saying you shouldn't be happy if you're going to be a mom. If you can handle it, you whatever, support, go for it. But let's stop glorifying teen pregnancy, everybody. It is stupid to do it. Okay, so that became everything. 19 pregnant with twins, me trying to calculate how to keep being bougie, 19-year-old with twins. I think I was born irritated. Ain't no way people get on my nerves. Here's 116,000.
For y'all that like haven't like kept up with me or like just started following me and stuff, I'm Kolby.
She's making this video now because her shit exploded because, oh, you're pregnant with twins? Everybody flocks to this shit. It's like a magnet it's so much money that they make. And this is what, these women who are pregnant, they'll come here and they'll do it. And this twins thing, Maya Knight exploded this twins thing. Everybody who has twins on TikTok can make money now. And they're all doing it. And she this happened for her and it changed everything about her boutique, her creativity, everything. Now it's all about being pregnant with twins. Okay? Wow, I got pregnant by twins at 18 by a guy I'd only been with for 6 weeks. Jess Fam intensifies. This is what Jess Fam does. They celebrate this stuff like it's a flex. It's not a flex, man. Don't tell people that this is okay. That guy looks like he's 30. Ma'am, you got pregnant by a billy goat. Oh, he's 20. That guy does not look 20. See, gender reveal coming next week. Okay. Are you guys still together? And this is what happens.
A lot of people are curious.
I'm so interested in this journey because we don't really get to see it from the beginning like we are seeing right now. So now that her content has switched from being a boutique fashion designer, makeup artist, whatever, it's all about being pregnant now. And she's capitalizing on it. You guys are seeing this in real time. And this should scare the shit out of you. Now she's going to answer questions like this because this is all that matters to these people. Are you guys still together?
And Cooper stay together after I got pregnant with the twins, and unfortunately the answer is no. This isn't some super sweet love story, unfortunately, I guess. We split up actually really soon after I found out I was pregnant, and we haven't seen each other since May.
Classy guy. Again, this is another reason that teen pregnancy shouldn't be glorified because they're like, you think that this is okay, everybody. I don't want this for my daughter. Do you want this for your daughter?
Really, except for one appointment, and yeah, he does his thing and I do mine. We are both excited about the twins, though. Like, you know, I believe we'll be able to co-parent really good, and yeah. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Oh, thanks.
But on the other hand, I wanted to show y'all a sneak peek at these new ultrasound pictures I got of them.
Yeah, and so this is when shit starts going 340,000 views. You know, then she's doing more TikToks in the car.
Type of shit to make the hood go crazy.
Conservative, Republican, Christian who is pro-choice. You consider yourself a Christian? Okay, you did it wrong. Don't do that either. Oh my God, you get another one. Now they're going to be like, they're going to put like Thessalonians in their profile and they're going to be like, I'm going to pray for my babies. This girl does not live anywhere near the idea of what it looks like to be a Christian. So stop doing that too. So now she's capitalizing on being a Christian because she's in Texas, but she's capitalizing on being pregnant with twins. And it's going to, again, it's going to explode. You watch. So she's flexing on it.
What's up, y'all? I wanted to address the last video I posted and tell y'all my thoughts and beliefs on it. I do not believe that you have to agree with me. You can think the total opposite.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Honestly, as a person, I'm proud of you for having your own opinion because in our generation, we are taught to believe what others think whenever I believe our country would be stronger if we just stood for what we believe in.
So hard not to snark. I know she's 19. She's 19. She's 19. 1 year younger than my oldest. It's cool.
I'm the type of person we could think the total opposite, but you could still be my best friend because that's just how I am. In my last video, I did state on the caption that I'm a conservative Republican Christian, and I am. And you can be the complete opposite, and I will still love you.
So let me get this straight. You're conservative Christian. You're telling everybody you're a Christian, and yet you're pregnant at 18. You are going to exploit your children online. You're going to be putting rap songs with the N-word and the F-word and all that in there. You're going to do all that. You're going to totally be narcissistic and about yourself, and you consider yourself a Christian? Okay, got it. Just checking.
And the reason I'm getting into this is because I know it's going to start a lot of controversy and arguments, and people
The reason I'm doing it is because I want to grow my platform.
are probably going to come for me because I did say that I'm all those things, but yeah, I'm still pro-choice. And I say that, and I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. As humans, I don't believe that we have the right to judge each other.
Oh, I'm not getting into pro-choice LeBrant's argument. Okay. So again, she did that. 137,000. My main goal, I'd like to make sure my kids don't have 4 parents or 2 houses. Think of all the small town talk it would have made. So everything now is about pregnancy. Pregnancy. And this is
When I first heard your heartbeat.
okay, I don't care about gender. She's doing all the things that they all do. Gender reveals. She's talking about it every day. She's showing her bump every day. And there is a kink for these types of things. There's lots of men who just watch these women and they show their bellies and their feet and everything else. I want to point this out too, that a lot of people say this about My Night. My Night isn't a single mom as the fact that she has a support system. A single mom is someone who doesn't have a support system. My single mom that I had, no support system. That's a single mom. If you are a mom that doesn't have a baby daddy in the picture, okay, doesn't mean you're a single mom. Especially if you have a mom, a grandma, aunt and uncles, friends and family, you're not a single mom. It takes a village. You have that village. Some people don't. Let's make a distinction there. There are some people who deserve that moniker, who are owed that respect, and there are some who use it. You're gonna have your mom. You're gonna have everybody you need. You're not a single mom. So let's make that distinction and celebrate those who work hard. That pisses me off. Okay, so now it's all about just complete and utter baby. Then she's like, I want to be the best mom influencer and everything else. I don't get it. So here, so I wrote, please reconsider trying to be like those morons. You can be so much better than them and give your child privacy. And I'm surprised Taylor Paul's thing only got 231 and she didn't comment on Taylor Paul's thing. It's really weird because Taylor Paul's a big deal on TikTok, especially if it's just like she stands her. So it doesn't look like she's in her comments. Anyway, it's all about pregnancy all the way up to this point.
Okay, y'all, let's talk. Well, right now I'm putting in my extensions. Okay, y'all always say I have on this hazel eye filter, but it's because I like it. Like, I just like it, okay? I'm putting in my extensions because at night I unclip some of the top ones because they hurt my head whenever I sleep. Y'all, it's thin and not, it's like not
I can't.
lately because of my TikTok. Like, everyone's mad at the shit I post, but honestly, like, I'm making
Christian.
money off of it, so I don't give a fuck. Go post shit.
Christian.
Dude, like, honestly, I could post, like, and say, like, this bitch about to run up on me, like, she got me fucked up. No, like,
Christian.
ain't no bitch about
Conservative Christian.
to run up on me while I'm fucking pregnant. Like, and
Okay there. Cash me outside, girl. Are you kidding me right now? Your parents failed you.
first of all, I'm not even, like, confrontational like that. Like,
Okay, Jess fam.
a lot of y'all are mad because I'm the baby mama to this boy or whatever, but I'm not the baby mama. Like, a lot of y'all are talking shit about it, and it's fine. Like, I would probably talk shit about me too if I was in your shoes because sometimes a bitch just makes dumb choices. Don't get me wrong, my baby's my biggest blessing, but oh look, it's a filter. But you know, whatever. But sometimes, like, I just post shit for content. Like, I'll be lying about, like, the drama. Like, there ain't no fucking drama, bitch. I go to school and work every day. But you know what? It adds a little tea to my life, so I don't give a fuck. Another thing.
This person is about to exploit their children online as a mother. This person. Guys, and as she gets bigger, okay, you know this girl's got skeletons in her closet. You know there's going to be racism. There's going to be tons of shit that people are going to be looking for if they haven't already started looking. So I'm just going to try to convince you here, Kolby Shae. And I'm not trying to make fun of you a little bit, of course, because, geez, please stay in school. But get deleting your past because they're going to find it. And it's only going to hurt you and your children. This is not a platform for kids.
Well, sometime it ain't a while. Like, yesterday I posted, I said, POV, he thought you were a 10, but, what I say, POV, he thought you were a 10, but he regrets you being a baby mama. Anyways, that was not a lie, honestly. Like, it was kind of true.
This is going to be a mom. This person's going to be a mom.
But that's what I'm saying, like, on my content, everyone else's content, like, just, a lot of it is just to make money. Like, we need our views and likes so we can have that check at the end of the month, because baby, that check is paying my bills. So I'm like, baby daddy issues. Not even like we don't even really speak, but I don't know. I'm pretty transparent, like, whenever I talk with y'all, but sometimes if I just post, like yesterday I posted someone stalking my page, some like, I don't even know if anyone's stalking my page, like, there might be, but not that I'm, like, aware of. I don't give a shit even if they were.
What just happened? I don't know what she said. What did she just say? Someone's stalking her page, I don't know. At least she's being honest. I'm doing this to make money. And it sounds like to me, like, she'll come out and say, I'm going to exploit my kids to make money and be proud of it. Very refreshing. At least they're telling the truth. Where these other people fake it.
Anyways, I just wanted to rant on that because, I don't know.
Great. I don't know anything you just said there. I don't speak this language.
My life is actually fucking boring, but I love TikTok. And I love y'all. So I just wanted to say that. Have a good day.
Did you just come on here and hate on everybody and say, I love y'all? Okay. Oh my God, it's going to be a bomb. My mom worried I would get pregnant at 19 like her. Oh yeah, there you go. And grandma. That's not something, guys, this is, again, she's celebrating. It's not something to celebrate. And again, there you go. Bad parents breed bad kids. The end. Not else to say about it. I don't know what's this. Her mom should be ashamed of herself. This is what she's raised. This is what she's done. So this is Kolby Shae here. Hold on. So this is her Instagram, Kolby Shae. She only has 2,000 on here, okay? She's got 165,000 on TikTok, almost nothing on Instagram. I reached out to say, Kolby, how can I convince you to please not show your babies on the internet? Please don't try to be like Maya Knight and the others by exploiting your children. Please, there are better ways to make money. Your kids deserve privacy. I'm not being mean, I promise. I'm just a concerned dad who knows how dangerous the internet can be for kids. And of course she doesn't read it. Probably doesn't read her own comments or anything. But this is her. This is everything. That the baby bump, it's every single, if you took every family vlogger and put them all in a Venn diagram, they'd be the same damn circle. They do the same shit on every Instagram post. It's the baby pictures and everything. And look at her mom. Of course her mom looks like she's 29 because she probably is 29. Right? This is a mom who's failed her child. She's literally walking in the same footsteps as her mother. Make the same shitty decisions her mom made because her mom raised her from a teenager and wasn't ready, wasn't capable. I'm not saying teens shouldn't raise babies. It happens all the time. I'm just saying we need to stop celebrating it, maybe educating people a little bit more. We need to go back a few steps. Because this does happen, yes. I'm not saying it won't ever happen, yes. But I'm saying we need to stop celebrating it and making it okay because some of these people do it on purpose to grow social media platforms. This mom here, whatever your name is, shame on you, you asshole. This girl is a teenager and just completely about herself. And this is a mom who's raised someone like this. This girl here is a product of who her mom raised her to be. So the reason I'm doing this, Kolby Shae, because we are going to follow her whole journey now. We're good. She doesn't care. She is a cash me outside girl. She is going to do some stupid shit and we are going to follow it. But I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter how bad of a person that you really are, how shitty you are, how uneducated you are, doesn't matter. The train wrecks get the biggest follows. I think the last time I checked this before I started doing this video, she had 150,000 subscribers. So we're going to follow her journey together, maybe weekly. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do updates and follow her. And I'm going to show you what happens when these babies are birthed. I'm going to show you the explosion of money and influence you get because of what they do. And you tell me that people don't do that on purpose because of what's going to happen. This is a perfect opportunity to see what happens. I'm hoping she changes her mind. I'm hoping people convince her, mom or grandma convince her, don't do this. But I don't think it's going to happen. She's already too far deep as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to keep an eye on her. She's probably going to block me. It is what it is. That's fine. But we're going to keep an eye on this. And we're going to use this as a social experiment. And we get to see from the beginnings of something like this, who went from not talking about babies or being a mother to all of a sudden getting pregnant by accident. And then that is their whole existence now. Okay? Watch what happens. This is going to be interesting. Okay? Kolby, please come on the show and talk to me. I have an open platform here. I'm very respectful. We can do a conversation. I'd love to talk to you about why you think it's okay for what you're doing. Like not being pregnant, and why you think it's okay that you're going to exploit your children for cash. Really willing to have a conversation with you and your mom. Come on the show. Wide open here. I'm very respectful. So, everybody take a deep breath. Be with this journey with me. It's going to get crazy. You watch this. Holy shit. It's very, 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 very interesting. I'm actually kind of like angry and excited at the same time because I know what's going to happen. And I know that these kids are going to grow up with someone like that, and that's going to just perpetuate that whole cycle. This girl is not breaking her generational curse. She's perpetuating the generational curse. So, but you guys are amazing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget how valuable you are, and I will see you